Have you ever wondered if there's a single prayer so powerful it could completely transform your financial destiny? What if I told you that Maya Angelou, one of the most influential voices of our time, discovered an ancient psalm that shifted everything for her? Today, we're diving deep into this remarkable spiritual tool that has quietly changed countless lives. Dr. Maya Angelou wasn't just a poet and author. She was a woman who understood struggle intimately. Born into poverty in the segregated South, she faced challenges that would break most people. Yet somewhere along her journey, she encountered something that would become her secret weapon against adversity. This wasn't just positive thinking or wishful hoping. This was something far more profound. The psalm we're exploring today is Psalm 23, but not in the way you might expect. While millions recite these words without truly grasping their transformative power, Maya Angelou understood something different. She recognized that within these ancient verses lay a blueprint for abundance that transcends mere material wealth. Let me share what makes this particular approach so extraordinary. When most people read Psalm 23, they focus on comfort and protection. Maya Angelou saw something else entirely. She discovered that these words contained a formula for shifting from scarcity consciousness to abundance mindset. The psalm doesn't just offer comfort, it rewrites your internal programming about what's possible in your life. The first transformation happens when you truly understand what it means to declare that you shall not want. This isn't passive resignation or denial of your current circumstances. This is an active declaration that restructures your relationship with lack. When you speak these words with genuine understanding, you're not just reciting poetry. You're engaging in what Maya Angelou called spiritual reconstruction. But here's where most people get it wrong. They treat this psalm like a magic incantation, expecting instant results without doing the inner work. Maya Angelou understood that the real power came from aligning your actions with the consciousness these words create. She didn't just pray for abundance. She began moving through the world as someone who truly believed abundance was their natural state. The phrase about green pastures and still waters isn't just beautiful imagery. In Maya Angelou's interpretation, this represents the mental and emotional state necessary for attracting prosperity. Green pastures symbolize fertile ground for new opportunities. Still waters represent the inner peace that allows you to recognize and seize those opportunities when they appear. Now let's get practical about how this actually works in real life. Maya Angelou would begin each day by reciting this psalm, but with a specific technique. She would visualize each line, creating tangible changes in her circumstances. When she spoke about walking through the valley of the shadow of death, she wasn't just acknowledging difficulty. She was programming her mind to remain fearless in the face of financial challenges. The preparation of a table in the presence of enemies became her visualization of abundance, manifesting even when surrounded by skeptics and obstacles. This wasn't naive optimism. This was strategic spiritual warfare against limiting beliefs that keep people trapped in cycles of financial struggle. Here's what makes this approach revolutionary. Most spiritual practices around money focus on asking for more. Maya Angelou's method focused on becoming someone who naturally attracts abundance. There's a fundamental difference between begging the universe for scraps and positioning yourself as a magnet for prosperity. The technique involves 3 daily practices that Maya Angelou refined over decades. First, morning recitation with complete focus on embodying the consciousness described in each verse. Second, throughout the day, returning to the psalm's central truths whenever fear or scarcity thoughts arose. Third, evening reflection on how the day's experiences aligned with the abundance mindset the psalm creates. But let's address the elephant in the room. Does this actually work, or is it just spiritual wishful thinking? The evidence lies not just in Maya Angelou's extraordinary life trajectory, but in the countless individuals who have applied these principles with genuine commitment. The key isn't in the words themselves, but in the consciousness shift they facilitate when properly understood and applied. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen consistently. People report that within weeks of dedicated practice, they begin noticing opportunities they previously missed. Their confidence in making financial decisions improves. They start attracting mentors and connections that open new doors. Most importantly, they stop operating from fear and desperation, which are the biggest blockers to financial breakthrough. Maya Angelou often said that words have power to transform reality, but only when spoken by someone who truly believes in their capacity for transformation. This psalm becomes effective when you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start recognizing yourself as a co-creator of your destiny. The ancient wisdom contained in these verses has survived thousands of years because it works. But it requires something our instant gratification culture often resists: patience, consistency, and genuine faith in the process. Maya Angelou's genius was recognizing that spiritual tools aren't magic tricks. They're consciousness-shifting practices that align you with the natural flow of abundance. Start today. Begin tomorrow morning with this psalm, but not as desperate pleading. Approach it as a declaration of who you're becoming. Let Maya Angelou's wisdom guide you toward the financial transformation that's waiting on the other side of your willingness to believe.